The IBF has officially ordered a rematch between Lewis Crocker and Paddy Donovan following Donovan's controversial disqualification against Lewis Crocker on May the 1st. It's a final eliminator for the IBF welterweight world title held by Jaron Ennis. So the timings of this is really, really interesting. Jaron Ennis unifies the division against Imantas Stanionis for the IBF and WBA. There's a lot of talk about Jaron Ennis moving up even before this. If Jaron Ennis wins in that unification, unless he stays to become undisputed, which a lot of talk before this fight was announced, that wasn't the case. That was the case of him moving up to super welterweight. If he wins and moves up, this could be for the IBF welterweight world title. That's absolutely massive for both Paddy Donovan and Lewis Crocker. And I know there's been a lot of talk about Billy Nelson being against the IBF's ruling on this situation, but if this fight is for the world title, that is the massive carrot that would persuade Team Crocker to go into that rematch. Crocker has the win against Paddy Donovan. Beforehand, they might not. If this wasn't ordered, they probably wouldn't have gone into this rematch. But the IBF ruling this fight, there is no world title fight for Lewis Crocker without, especially with the IBF, without going into this fight. One thing I do want to discuss about this is the IBF's ruling that was in the Ring Magazine article that was published about this. The decision and the ruling by the IBF president is cited that because the referee Marcus McDonnell, this is a direct quote, the referee Marcus McDonnell not being in an optimal position to intervene at the end of the round and Donovan being unable to hear the bell before throwing the final punches is the reason why the IBF have ordered this immediate rematch between Crocker and Donovan.